Why do we find cats so fascinating? Their mysterious and often aloof demeanor captivates us in ways that are both intriguing and perplexing. Their independent nature, a stark contrast to the unwavering loyalty of dogs, is part of their enigmatic charm. Unlike dogs, who are eager to please, cats seem to operate on their own terms, adding to their allure. This very independence, often misconstrued as aloofness or indifference, is a testament to their self-sufficiency and a key to understanding their unique approach to relationships. They don't seek constant validation, which makes their rare moments of affection even more special. Cats are not just miniature, less enthusiastic versions of dogs. They are complex beings with their own set of behaviors and instincts that have evolved over thousands of years. Their evolutionary journey has equipped them with a distinctive set of behaviors and instincts, shaping them into the complex, captivating creatures we share our homes with. From their hunting prowess to their solitary nature, every aspect of a cat is a window into their wild ancestry. While dogs thrive on social interaction and pack mentality, cats retain a strong sense of autonomy, even after centuries of domestication. This autonomy is a double-edged sword, making them both fascinating and sometimes frustrating companions. This inherent independence, however, does not equate to an inability to form strong bonds. In fact, when a cat chooses to show affection, it feels like a rare and precious gift. Cats form deep attachments to their humans, but on their own terms. They may not always be in your face, but their subtle ways of showing love are deeply meaningful. Understanding this distinction is crucial for building a fulfilling and respectful relationship with your feline companion. By appreciating their unique nature, we can form stronger, more meaningful bonds with these enigmatic creatures. To truly grasp a cat's independent nature, we must journey back in time, retracing their evolutionary steps. This journey takes us to the arid landscapes where their story began. Their ancestors, the wildcats of Africa and the Middle East, were solitary hunters, perfectly adapted for survival in harsh environments. These wildcats thrived in isolation, mastering the art of hunting alone. These skilled predators honed their instincts over millennia, relying on stealth, agility, and self-reliance to secure their next meal. Their sharp senses and quick reflexes were key to their survival. Unlike their canine counterparts, who evolved to hunt in packs, wildcats were solitary creatures. This solitary nature set the foundation for their independent behavior. This solitary existence fostered a deep-seated instinct for self-preservation and independence. Each wildcat had to rely on its own skills and instincts to survive. These instincts remain deeply ingrained in the DNA of our domesticated felines, influencing their behavior even today. Despite living in our homes, they still exhibit traits of their wild ancestors. The transition from wildcat to house cat began thousands of years ago, with cats initially drawn to human settlements by the abundance of rodents. This marked the start of a unique relationship between humans and cats. This mutually beneficial arrangement marked the beginning of a long and complex relationship. Humans provided food and shelter, while cats helped control the rodent population. However, unlike dogs, who were selectively bred for specific tasks and temperaments, cats essentially domesticated themselves. They retained much of their wild nature, choosing to live alongside humans on their own terms. The solitary hunting style of their ancestors has profoundly shaped the modern cat's behavior and temperament. Unlike dogs, who relied on cooperation and communication within their pack, wild cats honed their skills in solitude. They became masters of stealth, camouflage, and ambush, developing acute senses to detect prey and avoid danger. This self-reliance extended beyond hunting. Wildcats were responsible for their own safety, shelter, and well-being. They developed an exceptional ability to read their environment, anticipating threats and opportunities with remarkable accuracy. These survival skills are not lost on our domesticated cats. Observe a cat at play, and you'll witness the honed instincts of a predator. The focused stalk, the pounce, the playful toss of a toy mimicking the capture of prey. These behaviors are not merely amusement. They're echoes of an ancient past, reminders of the survival instincts that course through their veins. Whispers of the wild. While domestication has undoubtedly softened some of their wilder edges, cats retain a remarkable degree of independence compared to many other domesticated animals. This is partly due to their relatively recent domestication and the fact that their survival no longer depends entirely on human intervention. Unlike dogs, who have been selectively bred for centuries to accentuate specific traits desirable to humans, cats have undergone a more subtle transformation. While certain physical characteristics have been emphasized through selective breeding, their core temperament and social structure remain remarkably similar to their wild ancestors. This preservation of their wild instincts explains why cats are often content with their own company, capable of entertaining themselves for hours, and seemingly less demanding of constant attention than some dog breeds. They are, in many ways, still the masters of their own domain, even within the confines of our home.
Decoding the feline enigma. Studies that shed light on cat behavior. Scientists are constantly unraveling the intricacies of feline behavior, and numerous studies have shed light on their independent nature. Research conducted by Dr. Sarah Ellis at the University of Lincoln in the UK, for instance, found that cats are not as socially inept as previously thought. Dr. Ellis's research demonstrated that cats can indeed form strong attachments to their human companions, exhibiting behaviors indicative of secure attachment, such as seeking proximity and displaying distress upon separation. However, their expressions of attachment are often subtle and easily misinterpreted by humans accustomed to the more overt displays of affection from dogs. Another study by researchers at the University of Tokyo explored cats' ability to understand human cues. They found that cats can recognize their owners' voices and even distinguish between words, suggesting a higher level of social cognition than previously recognized.
Leading animal behaviorists and veterinarians concur that understanding and respecting a cat's inherent independence is fundamental to a successful human-feline bond.
Dr. Desmond Morris, renowned zoologist and author of Cat Watching, emphasizes that cats are not simply small dogs. They are unique creatures with their own set of needs and desires, he asserts. Attempting to impose a dog-like social structure on a cat is a recipe for frustration for both parties.
Dr. Morris advocates for a more hands-off approach to feline companionship, one that respects their need for autonomy while still providing ample opportunities for affection and interaction.
Veterinarian Dr. Karen Overall echoes this sentiment, stressing the importance of providing cats with an environment that caters to their natural instincts. Cats need opportunities to climb, scratch, explore, and retreat to quiet spaces when they feel overwhelmed.
Recognizing and respecting your cat's independent nature is not about loving them less. It's about loving them better. It's about appreciating their unique personality and understanding that their way of showing affection might be different from what you expect. It's about understanding that their occasional aloofness is not a sign of disinterest, but rather a reflection of their self-sufficiency and a testament to their unique evolutionary journey. Cats have evolved to be solitary hunters, and this trait is still very much a part of their behavior today. Cats form bonds with their humans, but they do so on their own terms and in their own time. They might not always seek out your company, but when they do, it's a genuine expression of trust and affection. Forcing affection or interaction will likely be met with resistance and could even damage the bond you share. It's important to recognize the signs that your cat needs space and to respect their boundaries. Instead, create an environment where your cat feels safe, secure, and in control. This means providing them with their own space where they can retreat and relax without feeling threatened. Provide them with ample opportunities for play, exploration, and even a little bit of mischief. Interactive toys, climbing structures, and new environments to explore can keep them mentally and physically stimulated. Respect their need for solitude and let them come to you for affection when they're in the mood. This approach will help build a stronger, more trusting relationship. You'll find that the bond you build on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding will be all the stronger for it.
While their independent streak might seem intimidating to some, it's actually one of the many reasons cats make such wonderful companions. Their self-sufficiency allows them to entertain themselves for hours, meaning they don't require constant attention and entertainment like some other pets. This independent nature makes them ideal companions for those with busy lifestyles or limited living spaces. As long as their basic needs are met, food, water, a clean litter box, and a safe and stimulating environment, cats are perfectly content to amuse themselves, often finding joy in the simplest of things. Their ability to find contentment in their own company is a valuable lesson for us all, a reminder that happiness doesn't always depend on constant external stimulation. Sometimes the greatest joy comes from simply being present in the moment, a skill cats have mastered with effortless grace.
Independence of cats is not a barrier to connection, but rather an invitation to a deeper understanding. By embracing their unique nature, we open ourselves up to a relationship built on mutual respect, trust, and a profound appreciation for their enigmatic ways. The journey of understanding your cat's independent spirit is an ongoing adventure, one filled with moments of purring contentment and the occasional playful swat of a paw. It's a journey that requires patience, observation, and a willingness to see the world through their feline lens. The rewards, however, are immeasurable. For in deciphering the mysteries of the feline mind, we unlock the secrets to a truly fulfilling and harmonious companionship, one that celebrates the independent spirit that makes cats so captivating.